So without further ado, Carl speaking on how to change your oil.
So when I was trying to pick my speech title, I asked Larry, I said, Larry, hey, what should I talk about? What do you want to know about? And Larry said, hey, I really want to learn how to change my oil. So I said, all right, let's do it. So one in 4 people in the country actually neglects their car maintenance due to monetary reasons. So changing your own oil is a great way to save money, and it can also save you some time, as I'll show you as we go along. Does anyone know what movie this is from?
He's saying you can do it. Yeah, I remember the movie.
It's Polish.
No, it's Adam Sandler movie.
Waterboy?
That's correct, yeah. All right, moving on. Okay, we're gonna break it into 3 phases. Prep, which is going to be getting the materials and getting the car ready to do the work. Removal, which is where we'll remove the oil and the old filter, and then replacement, where we'll put all the new stuff in and make it as good as new. This is a Haynes repair manual. It's a good idea to get one of those for your vehicle if you're going to be doing some work on your vehicle. A really good resource. It's only about 20 bucks, and it has pretty much explanation for anything you would ever want to do to your car. All right, prep. You're going to grab your supplies, and you're going to get the car in position. Supplies that we'll need: you need a jack stand and a jack, oil filter. I like the mobile extended performance. You can go up to 15,000 miles without having to change your oil. It used to be 3,000, now you can go 15,000 if you use a synthetic oil like that and a good oil filter. So you get to not change your oil for an entire year, so that's a pretty good time savings. Oil pan to catch the old oil, funnel. You'll need some sort of wrench or ratchet and a filter wrench to get the old filter out. Here's what the car will look like when you have it up on your jack stands. You want to make sure it's on a flat surface and you get it up high enough so you can get under there. And then the removal. We're going to put a catch pan in position. We'll remove the old plug using our ratchet or our wrench and remove the old oil filter. You want to make sure that the catch pan is under the plug when you remove that, and then also under the oil filter, because there will be some oil that comes down. That's a picture of taking the plug out from the oil pan. And that's a picture of taking the old filter out. Okay, so why do you have to put the plug back in before you put the oil in? If you don't, you can end up with a garage full of oil, or you can end up with a car that doesn't work anymore, as Larry found out in the 80s. He told me. And he didn't do the work. It was a professional mechanic, supposedly professional mechanic. So you're going to reinstall the plug, and then you install the new filter. You just want to get it hand tight, and then you're going to pour in the new oil. You can consult the owner's manual or the Haynes manual to see how much oil you need and what type of filter. So there's where you're going to pour the oil in. It's the international sign for oil, that little old school little oil filter thing. And then use a funnel to put the new oil in. And then once you've done that, you can enjoy your, your nicely running vehicle. So the reason you can save time doing this yourself is because if you use a 15,000 mile oil, you only have to change it once a year, as opposed to if you took it to a mechanic, they're going to probably use cheap oil, and you have to change it every 3,000 miles. So it can really be a time saver. It can save you money as well, because putting a high quality oil in your car is going to make it last longer and you'll have less issues with it. I also suggest keeping a log of any work that you do on your car or any work that you have done on your car by a mechanic, because when you go and sell your car, you can have a record of, oh, I changed the oil on these dates, and you can show that you made a good effort to maintain the car, and it'll be more valuable to the next person. So, anyone have any questions or comments? That's mine. Yeah.
How about we use really good oil, we just give that to the mechanic to do it?
You can do that as well. Yeah, some mechanics will accept oil that you bring them, but you should ask them prior to, because some mechanics don't like to do that because they have a wholesaler they work with or something. So you want to check with the mechanic beforehand if you want to give him the top-notch oil.
So what did you do with the oil that drained out in that little pan?
Okay, you can bring it to any auto parts store. They'll take it and recycle it for you for free.
Free?
Yeah. So like O'Reilly's or wherever, whatever place.
How do you suggest you get it there? Because you've drained it into the pan, so the pan's wide open. How do you get it there to like O'Reilly's?
You can get a pan that's enclosed and it just has a little knob on the top so that
Okay.
when you drain the oil, you put it in there, it'll fall and then you just close the top. That's what I recommend getting actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Take a minute and let Carl know how he did in terms of changing their oil.
This report.
Yes.